For the dev environment, first we need the code editor, VS Code. Go to Visual Studio Code and download for the Mac OS. And drag this to your desktop and replace. So now you just install your VS Code on your desktop. And next, you need NodeJS. Go to nodejs.org and download. And this is a package. Click on Continue. We'll install it. Continue. And this will install Node. Close it. And trash. And next, you will need Angular. So go to Angular. You can just go to Terminal and use sudo npm install -g Angular/CLI. And next, you can check the version ng-version. So now our Angular version is 19.0.6. Now install Angular, and next you need to install .NET. You go to the website of .NET, click on Download, and download .NET from macOS. Download .NET M9. So it depends on you can download for x64 or you can download SDK for ARM64. Now just click on the package and click on Continue. So now you install the .NET SDK 9.0 and to trash. Empty the trash. And now if we check on .NET --version, you'll see we are .NET 9.0.11. Okay, now we have installed VS Code, Node.js, Angular, .NET. So now we need to install the extensions. So you open VS Code. So you click on this icon. And see, I already have the Angular, but you search for Angular, and you need going to install Angular language service. So here you click on install, and you install Angular language service. Also, you need the extension of .NET. Actually say C#. And now What do you need is you also need to install the C# dev kit. Frontend project setup. Then for the front-end project setup, I'm going to use Angular and Tailwind CSS, Flow Byte, and Material. For the Tailwind CSS, let's say create Angular project. We say ng new. Let's create a new folder. As we say CRUD app, and we open Visual Studio Code. And in the terminal, new terminal, you see over here, terminal, cd, we can drag and drop it over here. And so run the following command to create a new Angular project. So we say in the Visual Studio, say ng new front, ng new front-end, and we are going to use CSS. Which CSS do you want to enable server-side SSR? Say no. Okay, now we can open folder of desktop and CRUD app, front-end, open. And we say ng-serve. We can click on the run button. So click on. Okay, so now if you click on start, and we click on the link, and we have the project. So next, we are going to install Tailwind CSS. What we are going to say is go to Visual Studio, and we click on this, and we say npm install Tailwind CSS -- save that. And we add 32 packages. So what? So you may got permission denied. If in that case, you can type sudo change owner and -r user and the directory of your project. So for me, it's like this. Okay. Oh, here we go. Now you will log out to the permission deny error. And next, we install Tailwind. Now we have Tailwind CSS installed. Let's check. Oh, Tailwind CSS. There we go. Here we go. Tailwind installed. And what next? We are going to init Tailwind. Say paste Tailwind init. So now we are init the Tailwind. Next, we go to Tailwind config and we say copy this, put it here, and we save. So now we copy this. So which one? This is Tailwind config to config set up the source template file for Angular. Now we need to go to style.css. Go to style.css. And we got paste these 3 lines and we can save it. And save this one too. Now we have the Tailwind CSS. So we don't need full byte for now. So we can just move this. For the material UI. And for Angular material UI, so we can ng add Angular material. So let's go to terminal. And we paste this command line ng add Angular /material. Let's type install this package. The package at Angular material at 19.4.0.4 years. And for the pre-built scene, let's choose the default Azure Blue. Set a global Angular material typography style. Yes. Include the enable animation. Yes. So yes, so now the package installed successfully, and we have installed Angular with Angular material. Okay, so now we created a Backend API, and go to this code and click on this show and run commands. .NET new project. ASP.NET call web API and creating our CRUD app. Open. We call it API. Press enter. Create project. Press enter. Now we have our project. So you can see this has a default focus controller, and what we do need is we go to show and run commands, NuGet package. And the first one we need is OpenAPI. We have the OpenAPI typing in there. This is the Open Microsoft ASP.NET called .OpenAPI. This is the package from the latest of 9.0.0. And we click on Solution Explorer, click on the project, we click on dependencies, and we can see the package installed. Next, we click on Show and Run commands, and you get a new package, and we search for Scalar. Scalar.asp.NET call, and latest, we see the Scalar package is installed. Next, we go to project program.cs, and what we need is I go to the Scalar. What do we need is this. Adopt map scalar reference. Right, and now we can run the application. So click on run debug, C# API default configuration. build field, and what's this? Okay, so let's go back to the program. Yes, they say this over here. We are using Scalar.AspNetCore. Using Scalar.AspNetCore and click on Run. And we click on this link. So we go to the URL scalar/v1, and here we go. We have the Scalar GUI, and we can change that to the theme of white. And we have API. We have a controller, weather forecast. I can test this request. Say send get, and we receive the weather forecast. Okay, so the CRUD operation, which is created endpoint for create for endpoint of post, create, retrieve, endpoint of get, update, which can have endpoint of put, which is the whole object, or patch, the partial of the object. So the update can have two kinds of endpoints, and delete, which is delete. And we are going to use the e-commerce products table as example. So the products which has a ID of int, which is primary key, name of string, description of string, price of decimal, and stock quantity of integer, category of string, created item update time, updated update time. And so let's start it with, let's go to the API folder and create a new folder, which is model. And the model, we create a new C# class which we call product. Which has public int ID and object side. And we need a public string name guide side. And public string description guide side. Public press set public integer stock quantity guide side. Public string category guide side. Public date created right guide side. Public data updated right guide side. Okay, so save. Okay, and this is the model. So we need Then we need a DB context. New folder, data. And in this folder, we say application DB context. Yes. Also. So let's say data. We can use the new C# class, and we say application DB context. And then we have the default using statement, namespace, everything pretty for us. So we say this class application DB context, and which is DB inherited of DB context. DB context, and which we are using Microsoft EntityFramework call. And we don't have EntityFramework call. Let's go to the terminal, and let's say .NET-Add package Microsoft .EntityFramework call .design. Okay, so go to the dependencies packages. So now we have Microsoft EntityFramework .design, and we also need Microsoft EntityFramework call. And you can also add .NET-Add package, which is npg-sql .EntityFramework call .postgres SQL. Okay, so now we have the Postgres EntityFramework call design and Postgres database package installed. So we go back to the database context. So let's say we have initializer public application DB context, which the parameter DB context options of type DB context options, and generic type of application DB context and options. So this which is inherited by the base of options, and the initializer, and so we cite public DB site type of product of products. and for model creating, for protected, override function, and void return nothing on model creating, model builder. So model builder dot entity, which is type of product, and this property, which p product goes to p dot price. So we are going to see that we are going to set up the price, which has column type. Its column type we are just saying, which is the 0, which has 18 to left and 2 decimal floating point. And okay, save it. Now have the DB context. I set up the connection string. So application, and we say this. And we can go to program CS, and so this builder of service at OpenAPI, and we say we also this builder dot services dot add controllers, and so add the controller. So but we say builder dot services dot add DB context. DB context, which is type of application DB context, and which has option ghost options, ghost. This option which has options dot use which database is NPG SQL. So we are using NPG SQL, and for this we have a parameter of builder configuration dot get connection string. A connection string which is Postgres. Alright, and after build, and so use HTTP redirect and app dot map controllers, and this we can still use it, no problem. And right now we have set up the context, set up the DB context, and we the service we added the DB context to use Postgres database, and it used the connect string to point to the physical database. And let's do a data migrations add initial create. Oh, now it could because this command does not. Oh, okay. So we need .NET-EF to car to .NET we need to install the .NET tool of .NET-EF car. Let's copy this and go to terminal and paste it here. .NET to install global .NET-EF-EF. Let's add this. Let's add this first. Add new terminal .NET CD API and .NET EF migrations add initial create. So we create our first migration. Okay, so we go to File and Save All, and then we run the migration. And they already add the migration, so this is the migration initial created. And we can run .NET EF database update. Okay, so we updated the database, and if you go to the Neon database, you can see it create a product table. And now we can go to create out controllers. Let's create a folder of new folder controllers and controllers and new API controller of products controller. And we have the products controller. Let's add private read-only application DB-context, which is context. And for this context, we dependency inject these two products controller with the initializer of our class product controller. So we say application DB-context, which the parameter of context, and not injected context, which is context. We injected this context, and this context which we specify this DB context value here. So the dependency injection system will know where to get in this application DB context. So right, anyway, now we have the injected application DB context. And, so first of all, let's get all the products for get, which is API/products. So that is a type of HTTP guide, and this is public async task type of action result action result, which type of an enumerable is an enumerable, which is a type of product, and close the bracket, and which is get products. Products is a function name, and what it will return is return await context dot products, the DB set products, but to list the thing. And let's save it, and we go to that brand new record, and the name is AB1 A, and we put time in the gradient, and let's save it. Oh, now save it. So let's go to that our application, say .NET run. And we click on this link, and we say right now we have the first endpoint for products controller, which is API endpoint, API products. So you can see this is that API products, and you can run test request, and this is the HTTP guide for API products. Click on send, and you return the markup record, so which is equal to new. See, this is that what the product, the markup product we created, and it returns from our API. And another thing is this Scalar also have the curl. You can also run curl in your terminal. Say paste, and you say curl this, and you also return the response. Okay. So next, let's go create the HTTP guide for single product. Say guide reach API /products/ file. So this is HTTP guide, and which has the query parameter, which is ID, and for which this one will be public async task type of action result type of product, and this is get product of the parameter of ID, and this will say raw product equal to image context dot products dot find async of ID, and if product is null, in that case return not found. Full not found. Full, and otherwise we return product. Okay, let's save it. And now restart it, and say refresh, and go to products. We have this test request by ID value of 2 and click on send. Now we return a single product. So it has authentication and the query variables, root variables. So this is the query root variables and the ID which we send to and return. Okay, so now we can Control C to stop it. Let's create let's do that. Okay, so next API/products, and this is HTTP host, and this HTTP post which is public, async, task, type of action result, type of product. So this create, we return product, and you know there's an ID when you create the product. So we say this is create product, and this we are using DTO, which is data transfer object. This is the create product DTO of the DTO. Let's create this DTO. So this DTO basically has the product object. Everything is inside of data and have the ID. This ID which is a key column and which is created by the database. So let's say we create another folder of DTOs, and we create a C# class which is create product a create product DTO. This is a new C# class create product DTO, and this create product DTO which has, let's say, we pick up what we need and what we don't need. Let's see, create product DTO. We'll put it here. So first of all, we don't need ID. When create a product, the client side will now send ID generated by the database, and we don't need this created and added. So this is can be generated by database. So now we can save it, and we say create product quick fix using DTOs. So now we can just go to our create product is equal to new product, and this name is equal to DTO.name, and description equal to DTO.description, and price equal to DTO.price, and stock quantity equal to DTO.stock quantity, and created at equal to date time dot UTC now. So this is a UTC data, and data-at, which also equal data. I'll use this now. Okay. So we have the product, and we say context dot products dot add product, and await context dot saves change the string, and we return created action, which needs have the parameter. First is name of, which is guide product. So the name of guide product, and another is a new object, which ID equal to product.id, and the second one is the product. And we love, and we can save it. We can go to File, Save All, and you can set Auto Save. And now let's go to terminal .NET. ID. Okay, here we go. So now category is not nullable. GTO dot category and Control S and .NET Run, right? And let's refresh. And let's go to post. That's the request. We'll post the name X category of X sent. Okay, so now successfully we create a product using the post endpoint. So it return ID and also return the other fields. So if you go to the Neon database, and you can see in our database we have the record we created by using our API endpoint. Okay, so that's the create. So this is put. About moving API products. And this is HTTP port, and this has parameter of ID. And this is public. Sync task type of action result, and update product, and which has parameter of ID and has product of product. So update product if ID not equal to product.id, and if ID not equal to product.id. So in that case, which is bad request, return bad request 400. Status code 400. So you have to have the query parameter of ID which is equal to the product ID, then you can proceed. And product dot updated at which is equal to date time dot UTC now. And say context dot entry of product dot state equal to entity state dot modify, and context dot entry of product dot property, and which will x goes to x created at dot is modified equal to false. And then we say try await context dot product save dot save changes async context, actually it's context async, and we will catch db update concurrency exception if say not product exist ID return not found. So and after this, the default will be returned no content. No product exists. So we have product exists. Product exists is private bool product exists int of ID which return context products any p goes to p dot id equal to id. This is that put. So this need the full product for the class of product, and in compared to patch, which means partial of the field of the product. So let's run it. Run. Oh, and see some. And 204 no content by success. So let's go to that flow. Let me see. It's updated description. Oh, okay, so now put is correct. Let's go to patch. Match will be API/products/ and then this is HTTP patch. Patch of the parameter is a bracket ID. This is the root parameter, and that's with public async task of action result, interface of action result, and will return no content. So the patch product, which has in of the root parameter of ID, and the second is from body, and from body this is a JSON page document, page type of AspNetCore.json page 9.0.0. We have this package. Okay, perfect. So if you check we have the JSON page, and JSON page document. Yeah, so this JSON page. And page document, which is a product. So which is page doc, and if page doc equal to null, so return file request 400. Save code 400. One product equal to await context at products that find async by ID, place ID field. If product equal to null, return not found 44. Not found. Return not found. And so this we have the patch doc that apply to product, and that is valid. Mostly is not valid. Return file request. Which of model state. Product dot updated, which is equal to date tab dot UTC now. And now we try to update the await context dot changes async. Try to update it, and we catch db concurrency, db update concurrency exception. If we catch the DB concurrency exception, and we say if not product that exists of ID, if this product does not exist, say return not found. Not found. And throw some values. All these we return no content to a file. And we save Control S, go to terminal, .NET run. And it will now work. Control C. We need to go to program, and we need to the controller. We say add Newton. Right. Okay, so what we need is we need a package of Microsoft.acvnet called mvc.newtonsoft.json. We need this, so which one we can say builder.services.add-controllers.add-newtonsoft.json. So using this, we can have the patch endpoint. I go to the patch endpoint. This is the API products patch. And patch API product patch test request. And we say we have a product ID which is full. So this is that variable ID of full. And the value of, we say we change the value to the updated value. And operation type 1. The path will be the field, which is, let's say, name. And operation, which is replace. So we have JSON. The first one is this, and that's it. And we start, we have 204 no contents. And we go to Neo, and we see the products table, the ID false, and the value we change the updated value. That's the patch operation. The controller. Let's say that one is delete API/products/file, and this which is HTTP delete, and this is public async task of iAction result. The interface of action result will return nothing, no context. Delete product, which is int of ID, and index var product equal to await context dot products dot find async by ID. If product equal to null, return not found. Return not found. And we say context dot products dot remove of product. Remove this product. Await context save change as sync. Return no content. No content. And we save it and we write, .NET write. And now if we go refresh, we go to delete, we say retest, and for the query ID of 4, we send. Got 204 success, and 4 is removed. Row 4 is removed. Perfect. So that's the CRUD option for the API. So now we can go to the front end. Okay, so go back to the front end. Let's just click on ng start and click on the application, and you see the front end Angular and Angular. So for the front end, we are going to get the products in a material table, and we are going to have sorting several items per page, and there's a page definitions. And for the CRUD operations, we have create, retrieve, update, and delete operations, which we are using user dialog to do that. So let's start with the table, material table. Let's start with Angular material. We already set the material up. Go to components, go to table. You can see there's examples for different tables. Table with pagination. Table with sorting. Okay, so let's go to the front end. Let's just stop it for now. And this is the front end. Oh, there we see C for component, components slash product list. Okay, so go to our app products, and we can see we generated this product list components. So the selector is app product list. Copy this, and we go to app. This default, we generally don't need it anymore. And we just say app product list. Okay. And now if we save and run, so now we say product list works. So let's go to that table with paginations. table with sorting, pagination, and filter. Let's go to the code. And for the template, we just copy this, copy, and we go to our template for product list. We paste it over here. And for the class, we say might form field. Might form field. Might field module. Let's say import net from field module. Okay, and so for this net from field, this filter, say filter, and apply filter is the function. Apply filter, and so we say apply filter event, filter value event target, which has HTML input element of value. If data source of fit equals list to list. So let's say we implements in it. Go to that list. I say implements init on init. And we quick fix implement on init. And let's say what we have. So this table have a data source. And this sort header. So we go. We need apply filter data source. So I say display column. Say we first put it into a div class equal to p6, and got another div. That's class will be flags justify between items center and b6, and they say each one plus equal to text to the charge font bold, and this is products, and we have a button. This button is add product. Button will be right raised button color of primary and click. This click event of this button will ban to open dialog and remove this under this. Okay. Not some field. A filter. Apply filter. Apply filter which $sign event, which pass the event to this function, and the placeholder will be search products, and we have the div format elevation, and we have the mat table. So this data source is equal to data source, and mat column def will be ID. So this the ID. This table data source is this, and then it had a mat sort. So table header cell, which might have a cell def, sort header will be ID. Mat cell def, let row and row.id. We got the ID, and the next column is name, and mat column def, which is the name. So we go to that backend, and we say displayed column, which is a string array equal to array of ID, name, price, stock, quantity, category, and action. And actually data source, which is right table data source product. Right table data source. Let's say my table data source. we import this. Table DataSource. And this is, so we need to create a type of interface of product. So let's say ngg for interfaces slash product, and it generates a interface of product. This product, which has ID of number, name of string, description of string, price of number, stock quantity of number, category of string, credit of date, updated of date. Okay, save this, and we import the interface of product. Okay, so back to the columns. So then we have name, this is a name column, and which is its name, and for the cell, let's row, we go to row name, and we have price. And this will be price. And this is price. This is price. Price. This is type of currency. Currency pipe. And stock quantity, and this is stock quantity, and this is stock. Then this will be row.stock quantity, and category, which is a category, and row.category, category, and actions. So this might hide a row def, which display columns. We define the display columns over here. And so category next, so we say we have a column which we call action. And the container, and this is actions. this will not be met sort either. So this will be action. Met cell row. And we got button. So button will be met icon button. Color primary click to open dialog. So this is that edit. So we'll say open dialog and pass the row to the open dialog. And for this, we say right icon and then we say edit. And for this, we say delete. My icon of delete. And so next we say the display out column we already defined. And so when there's no matching data, it will say no data matching. And the paginator, it will say exercise of this. So what do we need is data source. We already say the data controls. Data source. Okay. We say we need to import table module. Table module. And table module, so now we can know this is my table and they know the data source. So we are going to create this function, met icon. We go here, met icon module. See. Import my icon module. So now we need open dialog. So when I click on add product or edit product, also on edit product, it pass the data row to the open dialog. On edit product, didn't pass anything, so it will be now. So we need this function, and this should be delete. Delete product. This is delete product, which is pass row.id, pass the ID as parameter. Let's go back to the list class. We have display column I use for the material table. We have the data source. And we also need view child. View child, which is met paginator paginator, which is my paginator. And we also have my sort, view child, my sort, right, sort of right sort. View child, we have my table, which is table of right table of type of product. Okay. So for this ng on init, we are going to say this upload products. We are going to load plus on ng on init. So for the load products, which is void of load products, we say we need a product service. So say we inject constructor, we say private product service, which will be product service, and private we have a dialog, which will be my dialog. Okay. So for my dialog, copy this, and we say import my dialog. Product service, we need to create nggs for services slash product. Yes. So now we go to service. We have product service, and we say import product service. Okay, now we have the product service. So for the load product on unit, this will call to this dot product service dot guide products. And products will call to the API endpoint of guide products, and it will be subscribed. Subscribe to what is products. Subscribe to its products, which goes to this dot data source. So the table's data source will be equal to new mat table data source of parameter is products. So we have the data source set up, and this dot data source dot paginator, which is equal to this dot paginator. And this dot data source dot sort, which is equal to this dot sort. Now we set out the source, set up paginator, set up data source. And this is data load products. So we need a product service get products. We are doing later. And for that, you see, open dialog, apply filter, and delete products. Mat paginator. Mat paginator. And mat paginator is okay now. What do we have? We apply filter, open dialog. So for apply filter, which has a parameter of event. This HTML DOM event, which has void return type, const filter value which is equal to event dot target as HTML input element dot value. First we got filter value, and let's say this dot data source dot filter which is equal to filter value dot trim it and to lowercase so apply value is now we got apply filter, we got now we only need open dialog and delete product. So for open dialog, we have a product which is optional, and the type of product which will return null and void type. Okay, now open dialog, and we have delete product. Delete product ID of number and it's normal error. And what the only error we have is product service get products. Go to product service. Of HTTP client. We need HTTP client. Let me inject this. And get products. Get products will be of observable from ArcJS. Observable of product from interface. Product serve. And this will be returned this dot http dot guide type of product array, and this dot API URL, and this API URL, let's say private API URL, which is, and let's say that will be localhost. Has to be localhost API slash products. And we can start. And click on this. Okay. Yeah. And we say cd API, and we say .NET, right? So we started a backend API. And developer. Okay. So we have error, which is saying process HTTP client. So we need HTTP client provide HTTP client. Go to config, and we say here is provide HTTP client. Oh, okay. Save it. Start. So now we see the product, and click search product, but we didn't see the and it's say we got an error. We got an error first. We got several error, but first they say origin is it's not allowed by access control allow origin, so we need a cars. Let's go to that backend API. Backend API, and we go to stop, Control C, go to program. Oh, let's say, close this, open, open, desktop, project, open. Now have both the front and back end. For the API, say the program, and we don't need the sample controller weather forecast anymore. Can remove this and remove this. And for the HTTP, for the calls, you can say UseCors, and the option goes to options that allow only header, only header, options that allow any method, and options allow any origin. And we save it. We go to new terminal, and we cd API, and we name this .NET run. It's .NET run. And the backend runs. So for the front end, we go to npm start. Error is alright. So it has a problem. It's Frontend source services process. Let's say HTTP. Yeah, this is correct. What it returns? It returns these products. But the service is okay now. But what we do have might found field control. Might found field must contain might found field control. Okay. go to Frontend. Make form field. Module. Not input module. And say not from column ID. Not from column is ID. Action. Oh. Actions. This is actions. Oh, here we go. So now we have that search product, add product, and the only thing is the button is not correct. We have that paginator, we have the filter, we have sort, and the button is not correct. Might button module Control-S. Add product. Now we have this match button and this and the icon module Control-S. Right. Light icons module. Light icon off. Light icon of edit and delete. Okay, now we have icons, and we are going to create a dialog. And so this is that the material table. And next, const dialog ref equal to this dot dialog dot open. So we have a reference for that. There's a dialog, MaterialUI open. The function parameter has tracy product dialog component. We are going to create this component, and we say the 500 pixel and data. It can have data which has product or empty. And so for that product dialog component, another, this is front end, this is Frontend Studio, backend, dotnet, this front end, and this should be cd front end, and we say ng gc components slash product dialog component. It says product dialog works. Okay, so let's create a product dialog. Product dialog, we are going to put it into a form. Material form field. Let's say okay, so let's say we have a div. Div will be padding h2, and h2 will be right dialog title, and that dialog title we want to what is edit mode. In edit mode, to check that if there's data passed to the dialog, and I will say if it's data mode we edit, otherwise will be add product. And let's say we have a form. Form has form group equal to form, and ng submit and to submit. So for this is edit mode. Let's go back to this, and we say form of form group is edit mode, which will be boolean. And we have that constructor setter, which say setter, say private form builder. It will be a form builder. And private, which is dialog ref, which will be might dialog ref, might dialog ref of this is product component, and which we have inject of might dialog ref, might dialog inject of might dialog data. Yeah, we inject might dialog data from that parent a parent action button and pass that might dialog, pass that row data, which is a product, to this dialog public, and it's a product of product type. Inject. And so in this dot is edit mode will be depends on data dot id. So if the data ID is not null, so its edit mode is true. This dot form will be equal to this dot form builder dot group. This form group, and this should be ID is data dot ID. It can be null if there's no data. And the name will be data dot name all empty, and it is validator dot required. That's name, description, which is data dot description, and it's required price data dot price validator required, and also validator dot mean of 0, stock quantity, stock quantity, which data dot stock quantity, and required mean 0, category. Category, which data dot category, and it's required. And so for this constructor, we init that the form and the exciting mode. So let's go to the form group and on submit. So on submit, submit, which is say return void of if this dot form dot valid. If the form is valid, say this dot dialog worth dot close dialog and pass this dot form dot value. Pass the form value to the parent, which is the product list. For the product list, we'll say it has a dialog reference. So for this dialog reference, and it has after close, and which can subscribe to it. Subscribe which has result, which goes to, let's say, if result. So after this dialog close, if that click on form on submit, it will pass the form's value to this subscribed on this as a result. So that should be if result. Let's say if result has ID, let me say this dot product service dot update product. This is update product, and the result past result. The subscribe to it, and our function goes to this after update will load products. If the result have ID. If result doesn't have ID, in that case, say result doesn't have a create product. So this is create product, and which we subscribe also load products. So what we need is we need an update product and we need a create product. Let's go to the service. We say update product, which product, and which return observable, which is void. No content is void, and return this dot http dot put type of void, return type of void, and this is static $sign bracket this dot API URL, and this API URL slash $sign bracket product dot ID, and the body will be product. And update product. So what also we need an interface. For the creator, we we have product but without without ID and create ID and update ID. So we can say export type create product detail, which equal to omit, which first is the product type, and what we want to which is ID column, and also created ID column, and also updated ID column. A product. Okay, control. So for the service, we need a create product. Create product. Which have the product is create product detail, to return observer of product, and we will return this http.host of return product, and this API URL and product. Okay. Go to product dialog component. So in this case, update product. This is create product. So they will call the product service. And for the component itself, form group, media import group. We have the forms module. And so this form group is displayed. So now we have put the input microform field into a record form module. Record form. In this form, we say div. This div will be MaterialUI content the class equal to space -void for MaterialUI content. First we got a name. From field class equal to w. Anything of the from field from field and label will be name, and the input from this we need a form control name, which is equal to name, form control name which is name. name and record might icon and might error. Might error. Whatever is a name is required. Whatever say NGF equal to form dot guide at name dot i0, which is required. We need comments module. Comment module. And folder name, folder description. So this is description, and my font control name is description, and require rows equal to and this is text area. Input text area closed. Text area. Might I write that description? As I record, you see description is required. On next will be price. Input type equal to number. Font control name equal to price. Required. From the price and say price is required. And then copy and paste and then i0 of bin and say price must be greater than 0. Next is stock quantity. I say stock quantity. So what the mark font control name is stock quantity, required, and this is stock quantity. It's also stock quantity, and they say stock is required, and stock must be greater than 0. And next will be category. And font control name is category. Category required. Category is required. Category is required. This is category. And we have another div for buttons. Div is a might dialog actions class equal to likes justify and we go to the add space x2, and the first button will be might button and click and to on console. which is console, only on console. And second, we submit the form code. So this should be might raised, but and color equal to primary, type equal to submit, and disable equal to form.valid, and this is submit button. So this will append to this edit mode. Now we say update or create. So we need on console and on console. So this will be this dialog-CRUD.close. It's just console. On submit, or close and pass that value. And then we run this. And it's already started it. Let's add a product. Okay, so we have some error. Right form field not contain right form field control. Okay, let's see. Right form not intro mode. Right. So now we can say name is A, description is AA, price is 1, quantity is 1, category is AAA, and we create. And you can see we successfully create this this item, this entry. And edit, we say category should be AAX update, and we update it. So but it's, let's see, filter by X. It has X for that. And we have the pagination. Next we will need to delete. So CRUD we have retrieve, we have create, we have edit. Now we're going to need the delete. The delete is a product list or delete product. I have delete product. So we say if, let's say confirm, say are you sure you want to delete this product? Are you sure? And this product service dot delete product. Delete product which has ID and subscribe and which arrow function goes to this dot load products. So we need a product service delete product. Product service, say delete product which has an ID of number and which is observable, type of void, no content, and return of this HTTP, type of void, tv.tv, type of void, and traits backdate $, rocket this dot API URL slash $, okay, of ID, the parameter Control-S. And now we go back to this. We say delete. Is actually want to delete this block? Okay. Oh, yeah, error. So file must not allowed. Let's say file network. Let's delete. Yes, yeah. Failed to load the service one is URL API products file. Header delete. Request delete API products. .NET API controller, put patch delete. Oh, HTTP delete, which we need to say rocket and have ID. Okay, so save it and let's delete this. Yeah, sure, yes. And one more time, delete. Still profile. Okay, let's Control C and dotnet Control save dotnet run. Okay, and we go to delete. Okay, so now we can close this, go to delete, and we say, are you sure I want to delete this file? Okay, and it's deleted.